And welcome everyone, Lionheart here with part 1 of my brand new Tamurkhan Let's Play of Total War Warhammer 3. At last, it's Nurgle time. Time to check out the Maggot Lord of Nurgle. So I hope you're enjoying this series wherever you watch it. We will be streaming it and recording it at the same time, streaming it over on my Twitch channel. If you're watching this on YouTube and wonder where my Twitch is, it's linked in the description, twitch.tv/LionheartXN. And for those watching on Twitch, feel free to go check out the kind of edited recordings that will be uploaded as often as I can after the streams each week. Yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy some Nurgly goodness. Feel free to drop a like or a dislike if you're not enjoying or enjoying the content, however you want to do it. But yeah, let's go through Tamurkhan, his faction effects, lord effects, starting army. We'll have a quick little look at where he starts on the map. Right now, he's over in Zanbaijin, I believe. Quick little look at his lore if you want to pause to have a read. And if you've got any Nurgly facts or interesting bits of lore and what have you that you want to share, feel free to drop them. Also on YouTube, on part 1, feel free to throw in some unit name suggestions. Just specify the specific unit that you want that name for, and we'll try and add them in every time we get a full 20 stack. I probably will be taking names from the Twitch chat live as well whenever we get a full 20 stack, but that way we've got plenty of options. And yeah, as always, tips, advice, tactics, greatly appreciated. I've never played Nurgle in the Warhammer trilogy in Warhammer 3. So I don't really know what I'm in for. I'm going in pretty blind. I haven't practiced or checked out Tamurkhan much than just like quickly jumping into the start of his campaign to see what his start looked like. I haven't really looked at his mechanics or features or anything like that. So going in pretty blind. Very excited though for this actually. I'm kind of oddly surprised it's taken me this long to check out a Nurgle faction, but very much looking forward to it. Now, quickly go through the settings. We're playing this on very hard campaign difficulty, very hard battle difficulty. We've dialed the end game difficulty up to 200. I actually thought for my Elspeth and Malachi series, I dialed it up to 200, but I'd actually accidentally left it on 100. So we're dialing it to 200 this time. We'll leave the early warning timer on 10, and we'll have the turn timer range for it triggering between turn 100 and 150. Although actually I don't want it that big of a gap. Let's have it on 100 and 125. That is fine. It will also trigger on long victory because these campaigns have been a bit shorter, so depending on what our long victory objectives are, we may well complete that by then anyway. We won't go for ultimate crisis, but we will enable a single endgame crisis to fire. And I was going through them all thinking would there be any that I wouldn't want to have. To be honest, I think the Black Pyramid is the only one I wouldn't want to have there. I don't really want to march down to face the Tomb Kings at the Black Pyramid. Of all of them as well, I also find that one to be kind of typically the most dull because they don't tend to move unless they've changed it. They tend to just congregate around the Black Pyramid, whereas at least the other ones kind of make you spread out or can cause a fair bit of problems for you. So I think we'll leave it at that. Everything else is left as it should be. AI stat modifier ramped to the end to match up with very hard battle difficulty, and yeah, that's all we want there. So with those all set and sea lanes enabled, everything else, let's go back over to Tamurkhan and have a look at his faction effects before we dive on in. So he's Tamurkhan, the Maggot Lord. He leads the Maggot host. Starting army, we have some Plague Ogres, 2 units of Chaos Warriors of Nurgle with great weapons, a unit of Pestigors, and some Rot Knights, which I'm quite looking forward to seeing them in action. Faction effects, we have access to Tamurkhan's chieftains, providing unique heroes, units, and abilities. Campaign movement range plus 10% all armies. Recruitment health plus 10% for all non-demonic units. Lord effects, we have a -3 wound recovery time. Ability Nurgle's Favored Son, which is a melee defense buff of plus 24 and damage resistance of plus 20% for 40 seconds. We have melee attack plus 5 for non-demonic units, Lord's Army. And attribute immune psychology for non-demonic units, Lord's Army. Lovely stuff. So yeah, starting off at Zanbaijin. Without further ado, let's dive on in and let our Nurgly adventure begin.
From the farthest reaches of the Chaos Wastes, he came, spreading decay in the name of Nurgle. Many heroes fought fiercely to defend their lands, but all fell. Their lifeless corpses, pierced by his razor-barbed teeth. Powerful fighters, made unwilling host to the Maggot Lord. And so, Tamurkhan remains a parasite in the putrefying body of an ogre tyrant, amassing a warhost the likes of which has never been witnessed. Rot will consume all.
All will be overrun by blight or by conquest.
Here we go. Path to victory. The maggot host. Also should mention, as the name suggests, Tamurkhan is the maggot that has infested the body of the ogre tyrant. Does the ogre tyrant have a name? Probably in the lore. Feel free to share your favorite Tamurkhan facts, or if you don't have a Tamurkhan fact, your favorite Nurgle fact, either in the comments or live in chat, and we'll share some over the coming episodes. But yes, our path to victory. Tamurkhan, the Maggot Lord, seeks to conquer the throne of chaos as its greatest champion, wielding the plagues of Nurgle and aided by the services of powerful chieftains of chaos from across the world. Performing deeds looked upon favorably by each chieftain grants the Maggot host access to their associated units and unique powers, eventually leading to each chieftain's final battle. Having enough chieftains reach the devoted level of fealty will lead Tamurkhan to his campaign victory. Huzzah. We have our first mission issued. Gathering chieftains. Recruit Kaizik the Befouled, which I think people said when I faced him in my Malachi series. They said, isn't like Kaizik one of the most powerful heroes or the strongest like tanky heroes right now in the game? We'll get 1,000 favor. I don't remember, 1,000 gold. I'm going to say gold probably, but you know I mean favor. Engage the enemy. We've also got a mission to take them out. We get some infections. How do infections work? Through the efforts of Nurgle's malaise spreading acolytes, the sickly fruit of his labors are incubated, harvested, and proliferated to the world's despair. Infections are primarily used to create plagues, but also to instantly complete cyclical building construction. Infections are harvested from buildings and captives, and with the spreading of plagues. Okay, and we've also got dominance. The dominance of Nurgle's chosen one grows with his every conquest, allowing Tamurkhan to amass great influence in his quest to be Chaos's most powerful warlord. Dominance is used to purchase chieftains, chieftain abilities, and units in Tamurkhan's chieftains panel. Dominance is gained primarily from winning battles. Okie dokie. And then we've got complete gathering chieftains mission to reveal that bit. We've also got plagues, which we will unlock after we have earned 200 infections, and our chieftains once we've gained 7 dominance. Okay, so there is Tamurkhan. He's a big beastie lord, so we're gonna go boop Charon the Gore Hunt. There's the plains of Zanbaijin. Let's have a look then at this cyclical stuff. So it's cyclical for military stuff, and then it's normal buildings for your infrastructure and your defense. How does this work? I don't understand. I've never understood it. Turns for the building site. So if you want to build that one, you have to wait for it to go to it. But I'm assuming you need to build the previous corresponding one. And is that also... It unlocks 2 units that I can recruit of that type versus, what, unlimited of those guys, or just 1? I'm assuming just 1. And is that how I gain access to more of them? So once I've built the building, to then actually be able to recruit them from my pool, I have to wait for it to cycle around for it to gather up more of them, so it will keep on cycling all the time. Twitch chat is saying it cycles through them on their own. Set a basic military building and then cancel it this turn, and it gives you access to the plagues now. Oh, right, yeah, because I'll have 200. That's true. Yeah, smart. After building it, it will cycle through each stage on a turn timer. You build the building, then a few turns later you get one of the units shown. You build one, then it advances over the turns, allowing you to recruit as you go, and it moves to the next level. Okay. I mean, I think I'll figure it as we go, right? What do I want to build? I don't know.
Warlord and Conqueror.
Oh, we summon units. So yeah, that's how we do it. So we summon them, but that's when you guys were saying be careful of their health, because when you summon them, they don't come in at full health, if I'm not mistaken. What have we got here? We've got income. When growth per turn is more than 200 or with 5 population up, you get an extra 100. Oh, that's cool. So it inspires you to get even more growth. That's cool. I love when you've got these additional bonus and benefits for doing other things. That's something I'm really enjoying, that we get this kind of synergy with other mechanics. They're limited by the level of the basic military building, as shown by the number on the green outside. Right now, it'll cycle between level 1 and then back to level 1 instead of 1 to 2 to 3. Okay, so when I then build that, it will go cycle between the two. But if I've only got that building, it'll only ever cycle back to that. Whereas if I then build the second one, when we can build that, then it would cycle between the two. And then if we built the third one, it would cycle across all 3. And then it would cycle to all 4. Then it would cycle to all 5. Then it would cycle to all 6. Or do you not need to build them? I'm so confused. You only need the base building. It cycles based on the settlement. Oh, what? So it switches up round. Oh, and it's based. Oh, right. I'm with you, Twitch chat. Required settlement level for the building to automatically construct. Right. So you just have to build the first one and then it spins round. I'm with you. I'm with you. This is a very interesting system that they've gone for. Do we like the system? So you need to get to tier 3 for it to go up to that tier 5. And then you've also got tier 6 with that one, but it will just spin on round. So it goes, what? 4 turns to get to that one, then 4 turns to get to that one, then 4 turns to get to that one. Then 4 turns, but not to that one. So it would go up to the 4 and then back, I guess, and round. It's better than it was. I'm learning. I'm doing the learning. Right, so more growth would probably be a good thing right now. Growth and no corruption. I feel like we need a lot of growth as quickly as we can. Control and infection. That's kind of nice. When growth per turn is more than 200 with 5 population or with 5 population surplus, chance of spreading a plague increases as well, and duration. Do any of these do anything else? When corruption is over, yeah, when growth's over. Oh, that's nice. So when you've got growth over that over that amount or at tier 5, really does have some nice benefits. I mean, how much is that going to actually speed up our growth, though, to be fair? Plus 25. It's going to double it, so it should halve the time. What units can I get in? I've got quite a few units that I can pop in right now. So I don't feel like I'm necessarily pressed for them. I'm going to try some growth. Oh, you guys did say cancel it, though. No? Oh, leave it. Was it leave it for a turn and then cancel it, because then you'll get the 200 infections, which will only work if I put that one in, because it will cycle. Okay, yeah, let's put that in so we can cancel it, and then I might put the growth building in anyway.
Refused.
Right. Have I got a hero? No. Oh, we haven't even looked at tech yet. That gives us an army ability. Ooh, that's quite good. That healing, is it? Control. Let's definitely get that army ability in first. And you guys saying I can cancel that straight away. There we go. Plagues are unlocked. Right, now throw in the growth. Boom. Plagues. Glorious plagues. Here we go. We get an wow, there's 11 pages of plague info. The plagues panel allows Nurgle factions to create plagues on the campaign map in return for infections. Plagues can cause positive effects for Nurgle factions or negative effects for non-Nurgle factions. All plagues are made up of 3 symptoms from the panel, each providing both different types of effects. Okay. Selecting a available symptom begins the creation of a new plague. After selecting a starting symptom, only adjacent symptoms may be added to the plague. Okay. Adjacent symptoms will be highlighted in the panel shown. Symptoms can also become blessed, boosting their effects. If a blessed symptom is used in a plague, it will consume its blessing, no longer having its boosted effects for the next one. When a symptom is selected for a new plague, its positive and negative effects for Nurgle and non-Nurgle factions, respectively, can be displayed here. So you can either buff yourself, I assume, or, you know, putting the plague on yourself, or put it on your enemies to weaken them. Kind of similar to the blessings and curses of Ostankia. Plague modifiers. Once 3 symptoms have been selected, the plague modifiers will become available to improve the plague. Plagues can have their duration and chance to spread increase at the cost of infections. Immunity duration can also be reduced as part of a plague's modifiers. This is the number of turns that a plagued non-Nurgle target can resist catching any new plagues after this one's effects expire. It's going to be spreading plagues all day. Before the plague can be created, it must be assigned to a target, which it will be released onto the campaign map. Only forces and settlements you own can be selected as a target revealed using this button. Okay. Once a target for the plague is selected, you can choose one or 2 creation methods. Infect. Option directly infects your force or the settlement with the plague from which it can spread. Okay, so you have to infect your force. And then you, I guess, people you attack or lands you go through spreads. The summon cultist option brings forth a plague cultist who can carry the plague to infect enemies directly via their agent action. Okay. And for every 3 plagues created, symptom locations in the panel will randomize and new blessed symptoms will appear. And finally, any symptom previously used in a plague will become available as a starting symptom and create future plagues. Okay, I think I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh my days. So the symptom is blessed, has an empowered effect. More growth. More growth would be good. There is a lot to take on. Casual replenishment. So we can choose one of those 2 starting ones. I'm going to go for this. Can I choose this one? Number of plagues until new blessed symptoms. Oh, so I have to choose that one? Okay. Right, it has to spread out from this one. So we do that. And then we've also got Vanguard, but we're going to go for growth. Casual replenishment, Nurgle effects, non-Nurgle ones. All units suffer attrition. And then recruitment health for all units, plus 10%. Or Nurgle corruption. Let's go for recruitment health. And then it will cost 50 infections. I have 200. Spread chance. So I can increase that. Duration. And immunity. And the target would be our settlement. Well, we want all that there. So yeah, infect the settlement. Our cost to create is 200. So yeah, we can't. I was thinking, oh, we increase the duration so we get longer growth there, but it will cost too much. So let's just do that and infect the plains of Zanbaijin. Pop. So I have now infected the settlement. And yeah, look at that growth. It's now going to take 2 turns. So I'm kind of thinking, actually, I won't create that. And I would go for that, but I don't have the... I can't now do that because I don't have the infections. Okay, yeah, we will leave the growth building going in then. Boom. But that'll upgrade nice and quickly. That's good. Happy days. Right, we've gone through that. It's time for a freaking battle. But let's get some troops in, although I've got to be careful about my upkeep cost. Beasts of Nurgle, regeneration. So you should get some full health. Anti-infantry, plague toads. Yep. Let's have some plague toads in there. We've got the rot knights. That's going to be all I can afford right now. Recruit them in. Yeah. So increase their starting amount of health. This is fine. Let's boop you. I haven't even looked at his stuff or the victory objectives. We'll do all that in a minute. It is decisive victory, medium casualties, but it's the first battle. We always fight the first battle. We've got Curse of the Slug. Fun times. All right, let's go boop some Norskins. In we go. First battle time. Right. Let's set up our force and then get going. What I'm actually going to do with the Beast of Nurgle, though, I'm going to let it sit here and replenish. You guys don't replenish or anything, do you? I'm going to keep you guys in the trees and then jump on out. Now, the Pestigores I could go out with, but I'm not gonna. Keep you guys here. That is a hard bit of terrain over there. I'm going to leave you there. We don't get any missile troops, do we, as Nurgle? Do the rot flies do it? I don't know. I feel like these plague ogres for now are like almost bodyguard for Tamurkhan. And then the rot knights, which are probably the ones I'm most excited to see. So let's have a quick little looky at them. Oh, you guys are horrifically beautiful. He's seen some stuff. Steve was having a bad day. Oh, so they're like Forsaken, pretty much, aren't they? Yeah, because they've got some, like, clawed limbs. We got the Chaos Warriors, which obviously we've seen before, but they're of Nurgle. That's fine with the great weapons. We want to see the Pestigores at this end. Pestigores of Nurgle. We'll look at Tamurkhan himself. Who's a big mad lad? I'm calling you Doris. This is Doris, and she's happy to see you. Oh, she's got a little nurgling friend on her shoulder. Oh, he's up in his hair, up in her hair now. Oh, where's he gone now? I don't want to know where he goes, to be fair. Was he just climbing out of a pus hole? I said pus hole. That's grim. Oh, oh, oh. What? Oh, oh, God. Oh, God. What's that? What's that little shake for? Shake, shake, shake. What are you doing? Oh, he's just flipping around his hands, see if they still move and work. Nice. That tongue is, yeah. Just keep wiggling the hand around. And these are the plague ogres, constantly spewing out grot from their spores. Lovely, lovely chaps. Lovely chaps. Poison attack, anti-infantry. What are the Pestigores? They are Vanguard, Scaly Skin, Poison attacks. And then Mark of Nurgle. The unit with Mark of Nurgle has Poison Contact, increased hit points, increased defense, but reduced melee attack. Right, that's fine. This is fine, yeah. More defense, less melee. Nurgle's favoured son. What are your stats actually looking like? Pretty chonky. You're anti-large as well. Right, let's do it. Alright, Doris is going to start healing, which is nice. Good for Doris. Are you making me go towards you? You are. Rude. I feel like I'm just going to throw him in there. Anti-infantry.
Thundering forth, spreading decay. We
Go, lads, go. And we've got to be careful with Doris, but we'll move her up behind.
Son of Nurgle!
He's going for it. God, the terrain on this map is mad.
Death comes!
Oh, what a strike.
Flash!
That is beaut.
Alright! Rampage this way! Onward, Northmen! Warriors of Nurgle!
Go, go, go. If we should send him against anything, actually, it'll be the trolls. Because they're anti-large. Come around this way, Doris. Oh, there's more trolls.
Crush 'em! Tamurkhan! We love the sick! Bringing ruin! Cleave and contaminate! Yes!
Let's get him out and go take out the trolls, because otherwise we're going to lose those pestigors.
Tamurkhan! Utility for all! Tamurkhan! Crush and bleed!
Get the trolls. Come on, Doris.
Urge to defile!
Bring up the toads. Are you guys demonic? Will you break? No, so you should be fine.
Tamurkhan! We are the foe! Virulent warfare! Wayward! Thralls of decay! We love the sick! Yeah!
Yeah, I don't think I don't have anything demonic right now. Oh no, the plague toads would be demonic. Yeah, and the beast of Nurgle.
Seeking victims! Zuarks! For Nurgle! Utility for all!
Go, plague toads, go. Munch, munch, munch.
Tamurkhan! Death comes! When do we each find a meal? Bring rot, make war! Consider it done! Nurgle's favorite.
There we go. Splattered them.
Tamurkhan. Plague and power. Pierce flesh.
Kind of want to see him just finish him off. Oh, I love that. Yeah, he swings to the ground and then leads into a spin. Behind you. Are you dead yet? That's an attack and a half. Missed. Swing and a miss. This way, Tammy.
Maggot Lord.
Probably doesn't like being called Tammy, does he? You could say, surely you've got him. You dead yet? Yep, he's definitely dead because I saw his head pop off, I think. Or something fell off him. Well done, Tamurkhan. 10 out of 10. Would slay again. God, the Rot Knights did well. 110. Beautiful. The Gore Hunt is destroyed. Just the trolls that survived. So we want to probably be going for grabbing infections when we can. So let's incubate some tasty, tasty infections. Yummy. What agents can I get? I haven't unlocked the agents or the chieftains yet, but we can take a look at agents in a sec. Mission successful. Engage the enemy. The Dolgan army is destroyed. We gain some more infections. Lovely. So we can start brewing more in 3 turns time. That's the cooldown there, but we'd also need 200 to actually create one. It's fine. Right, let's have a quick little look at our victory objectives for this campaign. We'll be playing through to the long victory and then hopefully pressing on with the endgame crisis whenever that triggers, if it hasn't already triggered. Depends how long it takes. So short victory, initially we need to complete 6. We need to complete 6 chieftain devoted battles. Current total 0 out of 3. I'm thinking that should be complete 3 chieftain devoted battles. 0 out of 3. And we need to destroy Heralds of the Tempest. So we need to go for Kolek, Grimgor's Ardboys, and Goldtooth. I mean, depending on how Grimgor does against the Chorfs, he might already be dead. But if not, we'll be pressing down this line of mountains to smush Goldtooth. Guess it's close to Kugarth. Can we confederate in this? Can we confederate? Chat says, I shall now be dubbed not Lionheart, but Lionfart. Okay. So that is short victory. Nice and straightforward. I like some solid conquering. Seems thematic. Long victory is achieve the short victory conditions. Funny. That. Complete 6 chieftain devoted battles. That makes more sense. And control the following 1 settlement, either by direct ownership or through vassals or military ally. Norm. I mean, I'll make that a thing that I've got to control Norm myself. So after we've conquered down this way, we then need to blast our way with a big old invasion into the Empire. Or kind of similar time. And take Norm. Sounds good to me. Take out Elspeth and Franz and all their friends. You'll get a cult in Cougar. A cult? There's cults now? Or is it an actual mechanic to confederate, or is it more like if you defeat him or if he dies, he'll just come over to you anyway? How does it work for Tamurkhan? Right, let's have a look at his skills. We're gonna go for Root Marcher straight away. Always Root March, especially because we've got an additional plus 10% anyway. Oh, I thought it was 10%. Oh, no, sorry, yeah. Plus 5% from that. We've got 10% anyway, though. Right? With our faction effects, I think. So, long is yellow line. We've got the reputed son of the Kurgan. So that gives me recruit cost for non-demonic. So yeah, he has a lot of buffs for actually non-demonic units. So we probably don't want to do too many demonic units in this force. He can also recruit, yeah, loads of like different chieftain units, right? We could get Chorfs Dreadquake mortars. Yes. It's going to be beautiful. Ferocious Maggot. Yep, nice. Worms Resilience, Regeneration. Lovely. Puppet Tyrant. Defense buff for Plague Ogre's own army. Defense and attack. That's nice. So we can get 2 units. Regular Plague Ogres and Plague Ogres with great weapons. Nice. Yeah, definitely get some of them as well in there. Get a fair few. Lumbering Horror. Unbreakable for Toad Dragon units. All armies faction wide. That's awesome. Ability uses. +2 for the Unspeakable Foulness for Toad Dragon units. All armies faction wide. And there's the Toad Dragon. Cannot wait to get that Colossal Beast. That looks mad. That looks absolutely mad. And I love it. Master of Hosts. Upkeep for all units, armies in local province. That's really good. Especially if you've got a bit of a war army on a war path. Have a fair few armies together. That's going to be very nice. And then what we've got, Bubolus is that Toad Dragon mount? Nice. Rank 15. Hello. That's going to be lovely. Hate Tzeentch. I'm fighting Tzeentch factions. Cool. Bloated Carcass. Voice of Dark Gods. Relentless Pursuer. Cool. So when do these unlock? Rank 12? Yeah. Rot Eater, so we could buff them. I'll probably put a point into Inspiring Presence. Wouldn't mind buffing him up because he is quite a powerful tanky chap. But I did see some suggestions about going through Blue Line. We've got Blessed by Blight to reduce upkeep, which is pretty good. That's probably what I go there. Unholy Resilience. More replenishment for him. Let's advance. Yeah, more replenishment there and growth. That's going to be a big thing because we get a lot of bonuses for it. And Renowned and Feared. See, I might go early Blue Line. And then go through some yellow and his top stuff, and then rest over. The leftovers can go into red. Quests, we've got the Black Cleaver at rank 17, a quest battle. Very nice. Gifted to him by the Chaos Dwarves of the Black Mountains. My. Sounds lovely. Right. Let's crack on. Go take that out. What do we get? We get the Gallow Trees. Plague immunity duration -1 turns for all future plagues faction wide. That's huge. Chance of plague spreading +5% for all future plagues faction wide. Here we go. Slice of victory, but I would lose my Pestigors. So we'll have to go in and fight it. Don't think I can throw any extra troops around in there yet. Nope. So in we go. Tamurkhan plus Nemesis Crown. That could be pretty pretty scary. Same map. Okay. I mean, these guys did all right. I definitely feel like we need them. I said the Rot Knights go take out their cavalry this side. I'll have to leave you guys there because I don't want to risk losing you. Because more units right now are a bit of a luxury. And good old Doris. I need to name you Doris, don't I?
Maggot Lord, Warriors of Nurgle.
Off we go.
Remember, a festering wound is as valuable to father as a fresh corpse.
She's having a great time. That is one ugly slug.
Sure thing. They will rot.
Go, Rot Knights, go. So they're anti-large as well, actually. Perfect. try and pull back to the other ridge here, then charge back in. The Marauder Hunters are going to do some damage.
Desolation through Nurgle.
Oh, look at him go. Oh, that's huge. God, the Ogre charge, they just clear a path. In you guys go.
Bringer of desolation. We are the foul. Son of Nurgle.
That's a wrecking. Job done. Imagine the smell. I'd rather not. I'd really rather not. There's no way the smell's good. We lost no one. Wow. They say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Something tells me a beholder would find Doris attractive. Would they, or would they get squished into oblivion before they'd have a chance? I think Doris would squish them. Note to self, don't upset Doris. That's the takeaway from episode 1. Don't push Doris. 1, you can't push Doris around. She's too strong. And 2, she will smush you if you do. Lovely potion of healing. So loot not occupied gives us some infections. But I kind of feel like I should probably just occupy, right?
Settle here. Eyes as yours.
Oh, we've already got the Fungi of Defilement. Lovely. That gives us 10 infections per turn. Nice. Anchor some control. Probably not ideal. Ultimately, I guess we want growth, but it'll do. Rush cycle. Oh yeah, we can rush the cycle. More growth, more control. Plague duration. Infections 5%. That's good. We'll go for growth and control though early on. Chieftains unlocked, so we're gonna have more to check out in a hot minute. But we'll just pop in another point. We'll pop it into Inspiring Presence for that passive plus 75 experience. And he's got his potion of healing in there already. Good. Right. Let's take a look at the chieftains. Oh my. 8 pages. Tamurkhan's Chieftains panel allows recruitment of unique heroes, each granting access to unique chieftain abilities and units that would otherwise be unavailable, such as those of other races. Selecting a chieftain's portrait allows you to view their information and recruit them. Next page. Select chieftains are recruited via this button for the specified dominance. Kai'Zat the Befouled is already available to recruit. That's nice. This section of the panel can be expanded to display more information on any currently selected character, including his background, traits, and equipment. Chieftains progress through fealty levels, displayed here: pledged, aligned, committed, and devoted, with each level unlocking the listed units and chieftain abilities. Your chieftains provide access to many units that are not normally available to Nurgle factions. They can be purchased here for the specified dominance, allowing you to instantly recruit them via the Recruit Chieftains Units tab. As chieftain fealty improves, you'll unlock powerful chieftain abilities which may prove instrumental in the conquest to come. Okay. As your chieftains reach new levels of fealty, other chieftains will become available to recruit. Chieftains can attain the devoted level of fealty and its rewards once you have successfully aided them in their final battle. Cool. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So he's ready to go. So we've got Kaizek is going to tell me, can I look at the other ones? Oh, yeah. We got Kaizek the Befouled, Kargan the Crazed, Ketzak Fimdirach, a Famir, Mornhow, Skinwolf, Gukma Threehorn, and Izar Doombolt. And you're probably the one that I'm most excited to get because I love me some Chorfs. That'd be a lot of fun. Chieftain will be available to recruit when Kaizak the Befouled has reached aligned fealty. Okay. What about you? When Kaizak has reached aligned... Oh, so right, you get to choose another one, and then I assume it'll be when the next one gets to aligned. We can get more out. Nice. And it tells you, yeah, that each of their requirements to increase their fealty, raise settlements, defeating Empire, Britannia, Cathay. What do we need for Chorfs? Defeating Skaven, Greenskins, or Dwarves, and looting settlements. And then we'll get him all up here to get blunderbusses. Yeah, so we need to complete all 6 of their stuff. Actually, this could take a while. Here we go, Kaizek. Let's get you to be considered befouled by even the virulent hordes of Nurgle is a disgustingly impressive feat indeed. Costs 7 dominance. And purchase units recruited from them. I can get Chaos Chariots of Nurgle, Rot Knights, and Toad Dragons. Actually, I didn't look at what we can get here. So we get Aspiring Champions, Hell Cannon, Dragon Ogre Shaggoth, the Famir, and the Chaos Frost Dragon, Skin Wolves, Feral Mammoths, and the War Mammoth. And then we get Centaurs, Cygor, and the Gorgon. Chaos Dwarves, Blunderbusses, Fireglaves, and Dreadquake Mortars. Beautiful. But we need to be committed to get them. Cool. Right, that's it. In we go. And we have to spend dominance to get those. Cool. Chieftain abilities. That enables attrition for enemy armies in Kaizek's current army's province. Chance of plague spreading plus 20% all armies. That's mad. Can I see what they've got? Replenishment and current army fully replenished. Wow. That's really good. Damn. Enables Beast Path stance for their army. That's useful. Stalking stance. That's the one to trigger instant ambushes. Camp out movement range minus 100% for enemy armies starting the same turn in that army. Dance of Despair as a hex. Removes undead attribute, removes construct attribute, removes unbreakable, removes demonic. So that just instantly break units, basically. Wow. Completely refills movement range for his current army. That's great. So many things to play with. Chieftain recruited. Kaizek the Befouled joins your cause. A bloodthirsty knight dedicated to the cause of rot and ruin. The Fearsome Warrior Kaizek the Befouled has devoted all to the service of Nurgle, Lord of Decay. The rotting, pestilent mass that was once his flesh is untouched by pleasure or pain. Even should such feeling be possible, he could not give voice to it, for his vocal cords are no more than an open wound. Not even his soul remains to him, where it was offered to the Plague Father as a trinket long ago. Now Kaizek stands as nothing but a testament to the full horrors of Nurgle's blessings. Chieftains of Tamurkhan's warlords and advisors who provide powerful rewards as he increases their fealty. View Tamurkhan's Chieftains panel for more detail and to pledge unique units to your cause. That's a lot going on. Contagion pledged. Yeah, so it increases movement. Oh, he gets so much extra movement range. Wowzers. Favored of Nurgle. One of your achievements is advanced to a high level fealty, increasing your strength in favor of Nurgle. Your favored of Nurgle trait is improved. That's in, sorry, in his one, isn't it? This is it, right? I think. Is this what they're talking about? I'm assuming that's it. They're talking about it increasing. Skill points. So we've got training. What have we got here? Ultimate Riders, Befouled Charge, Rot. He's already on his Rot Beast. Am I going to have all the heroes in Tamurkhan's army? That is a good question. I've seen people talk about this, discuss it before. It's probably better to apparently have like just 2 per army. Because otherwise you'll take up so much space. So yeah, we'll probably like do 2 per army, I would have thought. And like that allows me to spread out the abilities a little bit and just be a bit more versatile rather than just making Tamurkhan an absolute single stack beast. Should spread out the goodies, spread out the toys of Nurgle, I think. Yeah, some of that and Blade Master, I think. I think that's a fair shout. Sword of Filth, the Icon of Decay. Who's a good boy? Right. Join his army, and before I forget, Doris, the Beast of Nurgle. Alright. So yeah, we just click on that over there. Creating plagues, defeating warriors of Chaos Khorne, Celestials each or Norsca in battle.
Master of hosts.
Are we at war with anyone else to start with? We're at war with Kolek and the Dolgan, so we'll finish them off and go from there. Clan Ferric and the Cull. Not sure if I want to do any treaties with you guys just yet, because I'd kind of like to just smash on through you, and you're plenty of enemies for plenty of free XP and all that. Who's that down there? That is Greenskins. Cool. Right, let's finally end our first turn. It's taken like an hour to get through our first turn, pretty much. So many features. He's got a lot to him. Yeah, I definitely want to get Chaos. If there's no restriction on it, I definitely want to get the Chaos Dwarf next as my next lord for sure.
Nurgle's plagues are my heralds, and the worthy have heard my call.
Lovely. Mass the Horde. Recruit a unit from the Tamurkhan's Chieftains panel. And I'll gain +2 dominance. And I mainly get through battles 1. Okay. So, it's probably chariots, right? That's all I can get right now. But we'll need some dominance.
Life, death.
I'm recruit chieftain units. Okay. Can throw in some of these guys. My upkeep is okay. Like I'm probably going to need a few more. Oh, has the plague gone over here already? Yes, it has. Lovely. So they're going to be attritioning and suffering already.
We spread like pox.
Off we go. A little wiggle. I'll recruit them next turn. Save us some upkeep. One more turn and we can upgrade that as well with our gold. So save it for that.
Molded in the Father's image.
End the turn. There we go. Like nearly an hour on the first turn and like less than a minute on the second.
The host will be strengthened once they kneel before me.
Oh, yes. We got the Fecundity. All armies. Ability. Increase Kyle's fealty to aligned. Okie dokie, boss. Plague Beasts. Plague Paragon. Oh my, what is that? Uncle Funkle. Just abundance. Specimen collection. Look at faction stuff. Magic item drop post battle control. More growth, yeah, more growth early on. That's what we want to do. 7 is the number of the Plague Lord. 7 are the ways which Nurgle infects mortal and immortal alike with contagions. Invoke his methods to become the blessed carrier.
Gifts for the host.
Okie dokie. Oh yeah, I need 3 for that. So what I'll do is actually I will upgrade this one right now, and then I'll get another growth building in there, I think. But I'm liking that we're getting passive infections. That's pretty good.
Desolation for all. So many true.
Get me some toys to play with. I can't reach them this turn, so I might as well go in a camp stance so I get some replenishment. And then we can hit them next turn. We'll fight that one so we can see Kaizek in action. Someone receives plague. Lovely. You spread that oh so lovely plague around. We've all got the lovely liquefying mouth. We could do another one, can't we? Well, we could queue one up, but we can't actually summon it yet. Or infect. Recruitment. So you could go off the growth one. Then you could do Nurgle, cycle time, and you could do weapon strength. But yeah, can't do that for a little bit. That's fine though. Need to keep an eye on them.
Maggot Lord.
Right.
Eat dead life.
Where'd that army go that was there? Have they swizzled around, or have they attritioned into nothingness? Can I see them? I cannot. So unless they're hiding somewhere. I can't see where they've gone. But we know Kolek's down that way. Which for him, I'll probably need a reasonable force. I might even send Kaizek down to scout him out actually next. But I do want to see Kaizek in action. We don't need to fight it, but yeah, I'd like to see his model on the campaign. He's absolutely bonkers strong. Damn. Right from the start. We can also use that to do some healing. So yeah, we will dive on in and fight this one. But for those watching on YouTube, that'll be the start of part 2. So until the next one, take care and ciao for now.